Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss about cross-platform development. Actually, there are two types of development applications. One is native application, another one is cross-platform development application. What is native application is, so we are having the major mobile sharing, mobile operating system sharing throughout the world from two major operating systems. One is Android, another one is iOS, and some of the remaining operating systems are available, very less amount. But the major contribution is from iOS and Android. If I want to develop Android application, I have to use Android Studio for developing the Android application. The same way, if I want to develop any iOS application, I have to use Xcode. So this two development tools are used to develop native application. That means this particular Android Studio is used for develop the application only for Android phones, and this particular Xcode is used for develop the application only for iOS or iPhone or iOS operating system. So this is called native application development. On the other hand, we have cross-platform development application. So this is Visual Studio environment. Inside the Visual Studio, we are having an option called Xamarin. If you are using Xamarin, you are having the option called multi-platform. So multi-platform means you can develop the app for iOS as well as Android. In a single application development, you can develop two outputs. That is called cross-platform development. So not only Xamarin, we have another tool called React Native. So React Native is based on JavaScript. So JavaScript based development tool. Here also you can create the application for Android as well as iOS, and this is developed by Facebook. Another one tool is called Flutter. So Flutter is given by Google itself. So using Flutter also you can create the application for iOS as well as Android. So Flutter makes use of the programming language called Dart. So now we'll discuss about these two different approaches for application development. One is native application development, another one is cross-platform development. So in case of native application, so you have to use the programming language either Java or Kotlin for developing Android application. Objective C or Shift for iOS development. The same way in cross-platform, in case of Xamarin, you will use C Sharp. For Flutter, you will use Dart, and for React Native, you will use JavaScript. And web-based app user interface design is used in the cross-platform development. So these are all the development tools used for cross-platform and native application. When comparing the performance between these native application development and cross-platform development, the native application development has the good performance because everything is designed for a particular operating system. Here it is not like that. We have to explicitly code for giving the user interface as close as to the native application. So the performance by the cross-platform development is less when compared to native application development. The development cost wise, if you are comparing between native app and cross-platform, the development cost for native app is high. Why? Because we need two different team, and we need to pay for two different team for developing. For Android, you have a separate team, and for iOS you are having a separate team. So we need to pay two different. In case of cross platform, you no need to pay for two different team. Only one team can develop the application for two different platforms. So the development cost is low in case of cross platform development. In native application, the development time is high because team will separately develop for Android and then they will develop for iOS. So the development time is double the time when compared to cross platform. In case of cross platform, if you are developing only once, that can be deployed in two different application platforms. So the development time is less in the cross platform application. In case of updates, so the native application will get the update on the same day. Suppose Android is releasing any new version, the applications will get the same day the update. The same way iOS, if they are releasing any update, that also will be given in the same day. In case of cross-platform app, the developer has to write the updation code after releasing the update by the native app. So it will take some 2 to 3 days to get the updates by the cross-platform application. A native application you have both open source and licensed. In case of Android Studio, it is open source. In case of iOS, for development, it is free only. But if you want to deploy any application in iPhone or iOS, you need to get the license from Apple. And here React Native, Xamarin and Flutter all are developed open source only. The maintenance cost is high in the native application. In cross platform it is low because in native application you need two different team for maintenance. Here only one team is for maintenance. So the maintenance cost will be less in low in this cross platform app development. The features, the full-fledged features will be available in Android native application. Full-fledged features will be available in native app only. In case of cross-platform, you will not get the full-fledged features. It will be limited. Suppose I want to design any button same as of Android Studio, then I have to write a separate code for button in the cross platform development. So then only I can be able to get the native feature in the cross platform development. So that those are all limited features available in the cross platform development. What are the tools available? So of course Xamarin is one of the tool which is provided by Microsoft. Along with the Visual Studio, they are giving this tool. Using this, you can develop the application for iOS, Android, as well as for Windows Phone. Also, you can develop. So the language is used. C Sharp .NET is used for this particular thing, and for user interface design, XMEL, that is extended markup language they are using. And Flutter is given by Google. Dot they are using the development language. React Native is given by Facebook. They are using JavaScript, and Accelerator and PhoneGap. These are all some other tools which are used for cross-platform development. So based on the requirement given by the user, we need to decide. We need to decide whether we are going with native application development or with cross-platform development. So if we are going with cross-platform development, we need to compromise something. So the updation will be getting delayed, and the richness of the look, it will not be available in the cross-platform development. If the client is ready to accept compromise these qualities, then we can go with cross-platform development. Otherwise, we need to go with native application development. And this is about cross-platform development introduction. Thank you.